in the word Harmaku or Heru Maku is both Horus and Maat combined. And you get both of those particular principles combined. But the word Ma is feminine. The word At is her son, which is the Horus. His Ethiopian or his Cushite name for Horus is At. And from At you get Atan. And from Atan you get Adam. Mother, Maat, Adam. Mother Adam. Now in the cosmological principle, you get the great mother who represents the triple blackness of space in the northern hemisphere of the universe called Alpha Draconis. Draco, the great dragon. And some of the original names for the Egyptians were called the Draconians. That great dragon is also called Typhon. So they become Typhonian, Draconian, and another name called Ophidian. So you get the word Draconian, and you have people say, yeah, those ideas are very draconian, which means they are the ultimate ancient. But it means the dragon. Your word dragon comes from the word Draco. And from the word Draco, you get Dracon. And from the word Dracon, you get dragon. And the word Typhon comes from Dracon. But ultimately, this is the great mother. In her south gate, in her southern hemisphere, she has her child Horus, which is the star Sirius, which is her clitoris, her south gate. So the south gate on a woman is the vagina and all. That's the birthplace. So she has her star Sirius, which is Horus, but it's also known as Osiris, which is also Orion, but also Isis, or Aset. You see. Also Aset. So this ultimate thing of mother and son, Sirius is the first primordial star of all times, which also represents all gods of Kemet, is also patterned after Sirius. You get that in the book, The Ancient Egypt, the Sirius Connection by Murray Hope. There's a whole chapter on the Sirian gods. And then ultimately, we are Sirian. What they call Sothis in Kemet, Septet in Kemet. There's different names of it. Your name September comes from Sept, which is Sirius. The dog star. Dog days come from the dog star, the rising of the dog star. And we are connected with that star because when that star would rise, the Nile would rise. We're connected with that star. Ample information done. Great Sirius books. Robert Temple, The Sirius Mystery. Murray Hope, Ancient Egypt, the Sirius Connection. There's another book called M. Temple Richards. And in that book, you also have Sirius. The Arab word for Sirius is hair, or hairy. And on up but on the other hand, the Indian word is Hari Krishna. That Hari is also Sirius. The Greeks would say that heaven is hot. Talk about the rising of the dog star Sirius. You see.
While we're on Sirius,
yeah.
Can you give me Sirius and its relationship to the pyramids and its rotation in terms of the cosmic rotation?
Well, you literally, there's 3 stars in Orion's belt.
Yes.
Sirius being the chief star. So they built 3 pyramids in the center of the earth to represent those stars up there. As you know, they tell you any star you see up there, the light could be burned out from them things for billions of years, and you're just not getting the light from it here. The Hermetic material tell you that what used to be in heaven was now transferred on earth. And HEMMITT is literally heaven on earth. So Sirius, the 3 pyramids, is a indication markers on where Sirius ended up on the earth. You got 3 pyramids in the Giza plateau, which was also called the Babylonian plateau, which is one of the earliest names, or the Restile plateau, or the Rasta, where you get the word Rasta from. The word Rasta comes from the word Restile, which means rest in place of the lion. You get the word Rasta, which is in the Book of the Dead, but also in Graham Hancock's and Robert Bouval's book, The Mysteries of the Sphinx, or The Secrets of the Sphinx, Message of the Sphinx, as well as the Orion Mystery by Robert Bouval. But but also the word Babylon was a ancient name for the Typhonian Egyptians also, and as they traveled, because Babylon is also another ancient name for Typhon and the Great Mother, and these were Typhonian Camites. As they traveled up to Mesopotamia, they named a country of Babylon after the Great Mother. But these were pre-dynastic Egyptians who traveled up into Kemet. Now, Sirius, there's 3 stars on Orion's belt, 3 pyramids on Earth, there's 3 wise men. The 3 crosses on Calvary, before they represented the damn 3 crosses on Calvary in Christian mythology, they represented the 3 pyramids in Giza.